realize Zelda is like one of the few series to get like a new stage in every Smash game. I mean, Mario did too, but...
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, it's almost like those are the two most popular and prolific Nintendo series.
Yeah, but like, Pokemon didn't.
No, Pokemon's gotten a new stage every time.
Not in Ultimate.
No, it did. It got...
What is it?
Right. I just figured they would have had something. I thought for sure they had something to do with Alola, but I guess not.
No, there was no stage.
Oh, you're right. Huh. Which is a shame, because an Alola stage would be really cool.
Yeah.
Like, it'd also give them some variety, because, like, a lot of the Pokemon stages are also very samey.
Yeah.
And, like, which is fair because it is a franchise that is very much dependent on a formula most of the time. As much as I love it, it is very formulaic and very samey. But Sun and Moon has some of the most variety to that formula.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's mostly story-based variety.
But also has one of the most uniquely designed regions, I think. Like, it could be like a transformation stage where, like, you go between the different islands. That'd be really cool for a stage.
Yeah.
Or like Ultra Space.
Yeah, but when you break it down, just the core battle system, like the combat system, is mainly what I'm talking about here. Like we got Z moves, but that was it. That was the only thing they changed.
Yeah. Obviously, the core play style remains the same, but like Sun and Moon changed it up by like not having gyms and doing the island challenges instead. Also, again, like, might be a hot take, but I do think it has the best story of any Pokemon game.
I mean, I don't really care. If the gameplay is like so samey, I'm just not gonna play it.
Well, but Sun and Moon has, well, because like the island challenges are where variety comes in, because like, you know, sometimes it's a puzzle, like sometimes like there's
okay, that's true. That's true.
Challenges.
That's true. I'm just hoping
a lot more varied than like gym puzzles.
What I really want is, I mean, this might just be me being spoiled by Final Fantasy, but I just want some sort of change to the battle system that is not like a gimmick.
And here's the thing, that will never happen.
I know that will never happen.
Yeah, like that will never happen with Pokemon. The battle system works too well for what it is to change it up. Because if they changed it up completely in the main series, now granted, Legends Arceus has something different going on, it looks like slightly.
I think it's like, after playing Final Fantasy and playing their, take on turn-based combat, which is the active time battle system, I can't really go back. The active time battle system is just way too good. Have you started Final Fantasy VII yet?
No.
Okay. Because that game uses the active time battle system.
Yeah.
In which every, you know how that works, right? Or do you not?
Vaguely, not really.
Basically, everything happens in real time. There's like a bar on the side showing when a character's turn will be ready again, and it's based on their agility, how quickly that bar fills up.
Okay.
And which means that if you do nothing, characters will not hesitate to attack you repeatedly. Because
Legends Arceus has something. It looks like it's kind of like that. I'm not entirely sure, but it's like it shows like on the side of the screen. I think like I think it shows like who goes when for like the next 6 turns, and it can be like you opponent, you opponent, opponent, or something like that. Like I don't know
that's
exactly.
kind of like Final Fantasy X system, which is still good, but it's not the ATV.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how it's gonna work. I haven't watched a lot of. I also haven't watched a lot of the newer trailers for Legends Arceus.
I haven't either.
But yeah, they're doing something different. But again, like, if they're ever shaking up the Pokemon, like, if they want to do a Pokemon game but with a different idea for battling that is drastically different from the main series games, they're just going to make a spin-off. Pokemon Mystery Jump, or Pokemon Rainbow.
True.
Like, that's what the spin-offs are. And granted, I think they do a very good job of, like, at least, like, I think in Gen 3 and 4 in particular, they did a really good job with, like, coming up with a varied ideas for spin-offs.
I think also, with me, it was like, so in Sword and Shield, they changed so much. And that's a mainline game. Why not change the battle system as well?
Because Pokemon has a very dedicated fan base that will...
Dedicated to defending one of the worst combat systems I've ever seen, which is just that style of turn-based.
Yeah, but like... I feel like it goes both ways. I feel like it would be half and half. Half of the Pokemon fan base would, and maybe not exactly, but like, there would be some of the Pokemon fan base that would, I'm sure, really appreciate a drastic change in the play style.
Yeah.
But there would be
purists.
There would be another large portion of the fan base that would be like, this sucks, bring back the original.
Purists, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Pokemon is definitely one of those franchises.
Although, part of me is just like, maybe it's because there were so many games that used the same battle system, but I'm wondering, like, so Final Fantasy didn't start with the active time battle system. The system before that was pretty much identical to Pokemon. You pick every one of your character's turns, and then you see them played out in a random order based on their agility.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, the change worked for FF. Probably because it only had 3 games, though, with that system.
Yeah, again, Pokemon's been going so long that if they change up the formula... And that's why, I mean,
only one game in the US.
I think what they did with Sun and Moon as far as changing up the formula is what they should do more often. I think they, like, as far as, like... Yes, I think it's best to keep the battle system the same, but, like, change up how you play the game? If that makes sense, like... Again, Sun and Moon, you know, did away with gyms in favor of island challenges. I think there should be more Pokemon games that do something that breaks away from the, like, classic 8 gyms and then Elite Four.
Yeah. Also, I love as well how, like, the fans of the anime, the anime was just like, okay, we're gonna bring up this island challenge, we're gonna have Ash do it, and then we're just gonna make a league.
Well, that's how Sun and Moon ends, is them making their Elite Four, is the thing.
Yeah.
Like, they still kept the Elite Four thing. Which I think it worked. I think it worked, because they're like...
I haven't seen the ending of it. I just know Ash wins, and I thought it was like, oh, he won the island challenge. That's a big deal, but not really. I mean, he won the Orange Islands. But then I didn't realize they had made like an actual league because there's no league in the games.
Well, there is. Well, no, that's the whole thing in Sun and Moon. It literally, like, the story is they are making their own Pokemon. Like, that's, you face an Elite Four at the end.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize.
Hey, and in fact, like, it's canonical that, like, you are the first champion. And they do a really cool thing with that, too, where, after you become champion, if you rematch the Elite Four and then beat them, you're still champion, and a new challenger that is decided at random will come and challenge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's actually really, it's one of the coolest ideas for like a post-game Elite Four rematch.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Okay, I didn't realize.
Yeah, I really wish every Pokemon game did that. Like, it's such a cool idea.
By the way, I know you hate the game Black and White, but what did you? I haven't played. Have you played it to completion? I assume you have.
Oh.
Oh, never mind then.
I stopped tech play.
I was gonna ask about, like, everyone keeps talking about how good that game is because of its story.
I have seen full playthroughs of it. I don't like the story. They're literally, it's fundamentally flawed because also Scarlet Witch but with the sword won. Probably
That happened like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Let's move back to losers bracket for a bit and have Ingu face off against Jingle. Let's dive right into round one with these two. But yeah, oh, yeah, no, here's my problem with the black and white story. Literally, the evil team is like, oh, we want to free... Now, I get, like, the whole thing is a ruse. Like, that's the whole thing, is, like, the whole thing is a ruse that Getsis came up with just so he could, you know, capture the legendary Pokemon and like, take over Unova.
Yeah.
But the fact that this evil team is saying that they're wanting to liberate Pokemon while still using Pokemon in battles is hypocritical and hits a twist way too early.
Well, it was either that or, like, give them guns. Like, they need to have something that can beat Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. The idea with that story is based on, again, this is a problem with it. It's more a problem of trying to adapt that kind of story into a game with that formulaic of a play style, because by incorporating that kind of a story into that kind of game doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I feel like they try to make it a twist that N is part of the organization too, but like it's horribly hidden twist. Like it's just, I don't know. It's not an interesting story to me. The story does not work for me at all. Like, I can't quite put it into words as to why. But like it just doesn't work for me. Like people see N as like this. Like, people often regard N as like one of the best human characters in Pokemon. I just don't get it. I don't like N as a character. I don't think he's that interesting.
I mean, I thought he was acceptable.
Also, damn, that was a quick match. These matches go by really quickly when we're just talking about other shit.
I wanted to ask, so, like, I haven't seen, like, I've seen Have you seen any Sun and Moon anime?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I guess it's not really. Yeah.
And I have not watched the anime.
Okay. I think we just got to the part where, like, so I think you mentioned this was in the game as well, where Ash and, well, not Ash, but you, the player, like, have to, like, save Lusamine from, like, a Ultra Beast. Pretty. Does that happen?
Yeah. Not, like, yeah, basically.
Yeah. But is she? You told me she's the villain, right?
Lusamine. Oh, Lusamine. Sorry, I was getting mixed up with what's her name?
Lily?
Lily. Yeah. No, Lusamine. Yes, Lusamine is granted, obvious twist villain, but I feel like it's handled better. But, so, Lusamine... no, because Lusamine isn't evil in the anime, right?
Not yet, at least.
Okay.
Not up to the part I've watched. Is she Lily and Gladion's mother in the game as well? Okay.
They might have changed it for the anime. I don't know why they would, but, I do know why they would, because Ultra Sun and Moon took away her agency as a villain and was shit. So they're probably doing that or something, which sucks. But, no, in Sun and Moon, she's like full-on evil, wants to summon the Ultra Beasts and, like, utilize their power, and in doing so, legit uses with Nihilego.
Yeah.
And you fight her in like this Pokemon human fusion, and it's so fucking cool.
Well, the fusion happens in the anime as well, but they're trying to rescue her.
Yeah, I mean, you can frame it that. I mean, like, she does it willingly in the games. I'll say that.
Oh, well, no. That does not happen in the show. What confuses me, though, is if you say it's based on Sun and Moon, I'm sure this arc came out before Sun and Moon did. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon did. Excuse me.
I don't know, because the anime takes a while sometimes. I don't know. Because,
I mean, like, the task... There's, like, this task force that, like, Ash and Co. are a part of, and Lusamine's the leader of the group.
Also... Okay, yeah, no, that's very different. That is not the game at all. I mean, she has, like, a foundation that she runs. Also, Jingle wins.
Aether Foundation?
Aether Foundation. Yeah. But, like, you find out later that they're evil. Although it's, like, I think pretty obvious that they're evil sooner than that, but, like, I don't know, it works for me in that sense because the other team that is set up as the main villains are just complete jokes. And I miss that too, because, like, Team Rocket, yeah, they're evil, but they're like a joke villain team.
Yeah.
I miss joke villain teams in Pokemon.
I actually do want to play Sun and Moon after talking to you, mainly because I realize this is one of the few games where it's not Team Blank as the villain.
I mean, it is for a while, because Team Skull, but, you know.
Yeah, but they're like gangsters. They're just like, I mean, in the anime at least, they're portrayed as like, just like kids, like literal kids, like same age as Ash.
That's different. That's very different.
And that they're just punk gangsters.
Yeah. Because Guzma's backstory is that, like, he failed to complete the island challenges or something. I don't remember.
Mm.
Anyway, I'm gonna quick pause the music because Jingle has beaten Ingu 2-0, and moving on. Ingu is out of the tournament.
Oof.